Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Gemini. How are you guys, Gemini? I want to welcome the new viewers. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Everything you need to know is below in the description. If you have a question, just ask. I will answer it the best I can. So Geminis. Ooh. Yeah, Three of Wands, expansion. Yeah. So I do feel an energy of something ending. Yeah. This is someone here not wasting their time. But this is someone who kind of feels, you know, something is not going anywhere. Someone here maybe kept you waiting. The Death card. It's often where there's inner transformation. Yeah, you could be dealing with someone here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe even a Scorpio. Yeah, but it's an energy of someone who I feel maybe has kept you waiting. But every ending has a new beginning. So this is just waiting for the right person to come along. I do see expansion, but like I say, someone here has maybe wasted your time. Yeah, who's this King of Wands? This is someone who's someone taking a little pause, checking you out here. So someone looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah, see, some of you got someone here who very focused on that wand. Someone who's here for a good time, not a long time. It looks like there's something ended because of this. Yeah, but this is something that changes someone's perspective too. Yeah, see, taming the beast, strength, confidence. Someone here literally lacks confidence, and yet you have someone who is. So I do see it's an energy of someone who kind of keeps you waiting. But what I feel is because of an ending, there's now expansion. Yeah. See, you're not going to waste your time ending a situation. Yeah, Six of Swords. So you can see this is someone moving on, taking lessons learned. There's happier days ahead. This is someone who, I do feel it's an energy of someone here ending something and avoiding, trying to avoid a disaster. But this is an energy of peaceful times ahead. This is an energy of things calming down. Yeah, because this is something that's happened. It's a person who lacks confidence. Kind of here for the good time, not a long time. This is not the same person. We got some Leo, some Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, a little Pisces energy. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Yeah, someone checking someone out. They like what they see. They're focused on that physical attraction, the wand. All fire signs are in that energy. They follow their passions first and foremost. It's just the way they are. But yeah, you got someone who lacks confidence here. Someone who doesn't stick around. See, waiting for the one. So some of you, a situation is ended, but there is expansion coming in. Four of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, someone's breaking free. You got a person who kind of just wants to be free. They want to play the field. But here's the interesting thing. There is a person who comes in that's confident. And it could be this person ending something because it has to do with someone who keeps the other person waiting, right? But again, once it's over, now there's expansion. It's like next. Yeah, this is someone looking for happiness, emotional fulfillment. So this is somebody who literally doesn't see a future with someone. But now this is an energy of someone who sees the bigger picture. See, there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's about happiness, emotional fulfillment. Yeah. See, it needs to feel like home. So there's an offer, an opportunity. Yeah, so you're connecting with someone here. This is someone who wants to talk. They want to connect. They're ready for something new. This is someone who feels confident. Like I say, you got a person who lacks confidence and someone who does. Anyone who keeps you waiting is usually not confident. One of these people here, this one here, this is one who is literally happy. But this is someone who sees a future with someone, but there's no future here. So it looks to me this is someone who's left someone behind, who's younger, just not ready, or they still want to play the field. Yeah, but it is an energy of breaking free. Someone's broke free from this. They're ready for a fresh new start. This is someone who wants to connect. And they're feeling confident too. I like that. Yeah, this person's also stable financially. Yeah. Look at that. Gemini, Gemini. You got a few people. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, or like I say, Scorpio. But this is someone here I feel it's this person here, this King of Wands. See somebody who's younger. Something is coming to an end. This is someone who doesn't see a future with someone. Yeah, they certainly don't. But they do see the bigger picture, though. Yeah, it's a person making a sudden decision. See, this is sudden. A massive epiphany and realization. A little bit of a shock. Something's ending suddenly. Yeah. Yeah, Seven of Swords, yeah. Someone being sneaky up to something. This is someone seeing something fishy, but here's what it is. They're figuring it out. So they're having an epiphany. It's finished. It's done. This is somebody kind of playing around on the side. They're only here for the good times. This is somebody who was likely with someone younger, but you can see there was some sort of connection. But this is someone ready for a fresh new start. This is someone taking great care in what they value. But what they do is see as somebody who is insecure and kind of up to something sneaky. They get it. Yeah. But you have a person coming in here. See, it's about building a foundation. This is someone rebuilding. There was a situation built on shaky ground. It's something that started and probably ended just as fast. Yeah. Anyone who keeps you waiting usually lacks confidence. But it's someone who's kind of in the energy feeling, well, I guess the ship has sailed. But it's really actually when the ship comes in. The tower often has to come down for a reason. Yeah. I do think there's someone here who really wants to build a foundation with you. They want to talk. They want to connect. And they're definitely content and confident to be friends first. It's company and companionship. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone who was dealing with someone who was emotionally unavailable, not really ready, kind of immature, but it's often someone who, tells someone a story. Feel sorry for me. Always recognize that when someone comes in and they paint a picture and tell you a story. Okay, that's where I feel. This is someone who's done this. This person's seeing it. They figured it out. It's someone who's being sneaky. They're up to something. Yeah. But here's what I feel is happening. You've got a person here who is definitely, I can see with the tower here, it's something started and ended fairly quickly. It's not going anywhere because this person's figured it out. They knew something wasn't right. But you got a person coming in to rebuild. They're rebuilding their life, building the foundation. See, starting off right. Something didn't start off right, possibly too. Yeah, we got a person here. It could be yourself here weighing the pros and cons between two people. Always listen to the story. Anyone who makes up excuses or they come in with a pity party, feels sorry for me. That is not the way to start something. Okay, it's not a stable person. It's not someone you can rely on. They often don't even know what they want or they just keep you hanging. It's usually the pity party, feels sorry for me. The picture being painted, yeah, it's telling you to take off the blindfold and see. So it looks like you have some sort of choice here. I feel these are two people here. You're going to make a choice. You may be comparing one to the other. But the right person comes in and lays a foundation. See, they commit to at least spending time together, doing some... See, this person feels confident. They're stable. They're grounded. They make sensible, practical decisions. It's someone who plans and prepares. Yeah. Looks like you have a decision. Yeah, so we got someone who just wants to be single. See, this is people who don't want to move forward, but it's telling you to take off the blindfold and see. Yeah, people who keep you hanging, they just really want to be single. Who's this King of Pentacles? Yeah, Six of Wands. Somebody here breaking free. This is, I feel it's this person. I feel it's the same person. It could be two if you're comparing one to the other. But nothing compares to somebody who comes in and they lay a foundation. They commit. So there's definitely an energy of someone who has ended something suddenly, or they're looking at why something ended. You may have ended it with this person feeling they're kind of sneaky and up to something. But yeah, if this is someone who takes pride in all the things they do. They take pride in their appearance. See, they come in right. Yeah. It's a person who's stable, but really do listen to the story. Always listen to the story. Because anyone who comes in with a pity party or they have a story, they're definitely someone who isn't healed. They're not really ready for something new. Yeah, you can see somebody here crushing on someone. We got a crush, someone who's interested. Yeah. This is someone who longs for love. You might be crushing on this person, and there could be a little reminiscing about a situation here. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, it's something that didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere because somebody here, this person here, and I feel it's this person dealing with this person, to be honest. It just didn't go anywhere. Like it starts and ends really fast. Yeah. It's an energy of someone who's kind of between two worlds, though, like trying to make a decision. See two people coming apart. I see two people coming together. But yeah, it looks like we have someone who was dealing with someone young. Not really emotionally available, not ready. It's a person who keeps you hanging. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, see Five of Wands. Someone who creates a lot of drama. There's competitive energy or just the drama. Yeah. Yeah, there could be competitive energy too. See somebody, and I'm going to tell you about the King of Pentacles. This is someone who generally will avoid confrontation. They're not interested in competing because there is someone who's crushing and they long for love here too. But I think this person's reminiscing about this. They're leaving all this behind. Yeah, it's a person who actually wants to build. They want to build something here. See, rebuilding their life. This is someone who might take a little bit of time, but like I say, it's when a person comes in right. They don't tell you to feel sorry for them. They don't give you the pity party, because what this person's doing is actually bringing in some of that drama. Drama from the past. Yeah, see, it has to do with commitment. Someone who's non-committal. It's all about someone recognizing when someone's non-committal. See, this is like I feel like you have faith in yourself. I do see taking off the blindfold to see that someone's non-committal. And then you have someone who is. It's like I say, I feel like we have this person who's between two worlds here. They've ended something. I do feel like you are comparing one to the other, kind of hoping and praying someone will commit. But it's really about making sure you're on the same page, some sort of an agreement. Yeah, you got someone new. And I could kind of feel, see, the ending and the new beginning. See, this is something just not going anywhere, but it's two people coming apart. Because we have a person who either's been sneaking around on the side, they haven't been faithful and loyal. But there's something about this that you're going to see clearly that makes you happy. Because I do feel it's an energy of rebuilding after the Tower. It's a person who puts in effort too, yeah. It's a person who takes you out on a proper date. It's the courting card. They do things in a more traditional manner. Yeah. See, waiting. See, not wasting. And it could be yourself no longer wasting your time on people who are non-committal. The stories, yeah. It's all being exposed, but I definitely feel you're finding something out here. There's some sort of truth. That's a person who's ready for something new. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. This could go to the next level. This certainly isn't going anywhere. Anyone who keeps someone waiting, they generally lack confidence. They're not ready. And it is possible this person could level up. But I really feel like you have a person who's more traditional. They date in court. They take you out in public. They're not hiding anything. Yeah, they're proud to introduce you to their friends and family. So this is opportunity. And some of you have multiple, but I feel comparing one to the other. Okay. One of these definitely... I mean, it's endings that create new beginnings, and that's why I feel like you're happy. Yeah, you got someone here going to reach out, but I do feel like you're no longer giving to someone here, because you do have, there is this person down here who's non-committal, someone who kind of feels entitled to give more than they're, take more than they're willing to give. Yeah. Always know you deserve better. But yeah, one of these people is more generous too, with their time, their energy. Look at that. It's saying to trust your intuition. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking, but I do see this comparing one to the other. I do think this is someone who's also procrastinating a bit about reaching out, because I do feel they're no longer giving or talking to someone. This person at the top, like I really feel like this is just something that it's not going anywhere. I mean, you could see this person themselves as a bit of a player. See, this is the player getting played, and that's why I find it's kind of interesting with this person. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Yeah, this is a person. So this is definitely a person here. Yeah, I can see what's happening. This a person ended things here. This is somebody, I definitely feel some of you got a choice to make, like I do feel both of these people have some positive energy, but I'm going to tell you, both of these people, something they have in common is they both dealt with younger people. Dealing with younger people who aren't really interested in, they're not emotionally available, or they're sneaking around on the side. They're up to something. And here we have this person here. Because of this, they're just trying to figure out their feelings, but they're figuring this other person out. It's the one that got away. You literally could be the one that got away. But this is what happens here when people focus on, these types who focus on these younger people. See, people who are young, and it never really goes anywhere. And often, and like I say, this is the start of something new. There's clarity here. You're going to see things very clearly. Take off the blindfold and see. One of these people is someone who commits for the long haul. Yeah. Yeah, because it is a person going to reach out. See, it's an energy of being generous. I think they both can be, but one of them is definitely someone who does things in a more traditional manner, where the other person is someone who moves a lot quicker. But yeah, it is definitely a person trying to figure out their feelings. This is someone who's been played. I can see it. Yeah. I think both of these people, like I feel like you've got two. And I don't even know if you can compare one of these to the other, because they are similar in their own way. But it's all about generosity. See, this is somebody giving, being really generous to someone here, and it doesn't go anywhere. They're not loyal. They're not faithful. They're just not on the same page. It's lifestyle. It's just day-to-day life stuff too. They're just not right for each other. But it's these people who focus on these younger people. So someone who can be very generous, like I say, very generous. Whatever this is, that you are getting clarity, you are going to see, you are going to trust your intuition. It's almost like I feel like you just knew. It's like you just know. And like I say, I feel like you've got these two people. Both have done the same thing. And it ends just as fast as it starts. It just doesn't go anywhere. And I do feel like you have a connection of some kind with both of them. I see three. I definitely see the energy of friends. Yeah, friends, company, companionship. Look at that. See, it's all about the Ten of Pentacles. See, this is an energy of some long-term stability, a partner. I feel like you already know. This is someone who really wants a partner, but it's someone who keeps choosing, and I feel both of them choosing younger people. One more on the Six of Pentacles. Yep, see, you're open to receive, letting these people know you're open to receive. I think you're going to hear from a couple of these people. Or it could be just one, but like I say, it's like you already knew the answers you're seeking, being very into, your intuition is very powerful. So you're open to receive. I think you're going to, whatever comes your way, you're going to deal with whatever comes your way here. But you are making yourself available. Yeah, your intuition's guiding you, you know, right? It's to me, it's almost like you already knew. You already knew. Because this is two people here, basically, who have chose younger people, and they never really got what they wanted. And it's two people coming apart and two people coming together. You're going to connect with this person up here. I do think this is someone here who, they may want to go on a date, but I don't know if this person is ready. Yeah. But you're definitely open to new here. And I mean, it's just this happiness and this joy. It's like you always knew. Yeah. See, it's all about the things you have in common. See, there's the energy of 3. They have something in common. So you definitely have a type here. Some of you got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, but I really feel like you're trusting your own intuition. It's like you already know. Yeah. It's like you just knew. Now it's all being exposed. So this is about going down this path. So you're looking at the things these two people have in common. But I tell you, you're going to look at the one you have the most in common with. And I actually feel like it's going to be this person up here. I don't know, this other person is someone who keeps a lot to themselves too. Kind of sticking to themselves. But I do feel like going on a date. You're going to definitely date. Maybe you've dated both of these people, but one of them's definitely coming in to go for a date. And I do feel both of them can be quite generous. But it's this younger energy. People who aren't ready. See, they're always, why do people do this to themselves? Choose these younger people. It never goes anywhere. And then when they come apart, they got to pay them a lot of money too. And that's what I feel. They have to pay. See, it's paying somebody off, paying for it. But you are about to receive. I can see you being open to receive. I'm just feeling a little uncertain about this person here. You may go on a date, or you dated this person at some point. You may have worked with this person, because I do think you reminisce. I do think there was a crush, but someone's pride got in the way. They felt maybe they couldn't provide for you at that time. Yeah. But like I say, if they both come in, you're going to be comparing one to the other. But one of these, I feel you connect with more. I think you're on the same page more or less about, feelings, emotions, wanting love, longing for love. Yeah, C5 of Cups. I feel like there's this energy of this person who kind of keeps a lot in, feeling kind of sad. Someone who kind of wallows in self-pity a little bit here. Yeah, so I do feel one of these people here is just... yeah, not a lot of hope there for that. I don't know what it is with that person. Like I say, I feel like you either dated, I feel like you dated this person in the past, or you worked together with this person. See, company, companionship, just friends. Yeah, see the energy of walking away. Yeah, this is someone who probably walked away. Their pride got in the way. Interesting. Yeah, but you've got love coming in. Look at that, Gemini. You're manifesting here. I feel like you're open to this, but I have to be honest, I feel like you're seeing very clearly. You're actually feeling really happy that someone has finally figured out that someone here is being sneaky and a player. Yeah. But this other person, I don't feel like... I think this is someone who just has a lot of sadness, regret. Kind of feeling a little sorry for themselves a bit here. But it is someone who likely walked away. They couldn't provide. It could be someone who chose someone else. Like I say, choosing younger people. And then it just doesn't go anywhere. It falls apart. See, the tower comes down. But you're feeling pretty happy and positive. Yeah, you're open to receive. You're manifesting what you desire. This is something a long time in coming. So I do see this as someone who's breaking free, but you're going to connect with the right person. The person who's the most emotionally available, someone who comes in, they look at the bright side. They're happy, they're positive. So they're kind of like yourself in that way. See? I really like this. Look at that. Manifesting what you desire. You have everything you need. This person here, I feel like you've dated both of these people. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like, or you worked with them, I don't know. But like I say, there was always this crush and this longing. And this person's going to come in here. You're going to connect with that person. Someone who speaks truth. They have integrity and loyalty. You know, someone's coming in to confess here. And I do feel it's a confession. Some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I do think you have someone here who's got a little bit of an ego. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it too. But to me, it looks like this person here. See, someone's finally figured out that they're dealing with someone who's been sneaky and up to something. And I do see it coming apart. It's not going anywhere. And I do think you dated this person or worked with them, but they're coming in. They speak truth. They're confessing something. They have integrity. In fact, I think both of them do for the most part. But the one person here is a little bit wallowing in self-pity. I see you being kind, compassionate. I feel like you're always open to talk. You're always there. So this person is someone who's doing a lot of thinking. Look, somebody with some Aries energy. They're ready to take a leap of faith. This person, see, this is someone who's ready to take that leap of faith and ready to take a risk. Wow. Yeah, it's interesting. And it could be, too, where you just have these types that do this. But like I say, one of them for sure is someone who's still kind of feeling sad, wallowing in self-pity. They kind of feel sorry for themselves. See, just like, it's interesting. Yeah. See, it's all about how it starts. Always pay attention, trust your intuition. When someone comes in and they do the feel sorry for me, they're really not ready for anything. But I feel like this other person has ended something with someone younger. You're open to receive. I see kindness, compassion, someone who's always there, someone who truly cares. So someone who's been thinking about you. They're going to take a leap of faith. It's this person right there. I think this is someone who's probably crushed on you and had feelings for you for a long time. Maybe it was yourself not available at a particular time. But look at that energy. I mean, they're just going for it. They're just living in the moment. They're not afraid of taking a risk. They're not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve either. You're going to get your cup filled here. This to me looks like a long time in coming, and I feel like you've waited and waited, and you've kind of felt at times, I feel, where the ship has sailed. But to be honest, some of you, your ship's actually coming in. Because like I say, I can see that expansion. Waiting for the one, the right person will come in right. Take care. Bye for now.